we talk?
I love
Hello,
it.
Annette. Hello.
Hey,
How
Anita.
are you?
I'm feeling pretty good. Pretty good.
Good,
Yeah.
good, good. And hello, everybody out there. Hello, our movers and shakers. We hope that all is well with you this evening. You have tuned into Can We Talk? This is Can We Talk, brought to you by Movement Worldwide. We are the movement. We're a motivational organization there to educate minds, empower, nurture, and transform. We are a movement to move. Yes, we are a move meant to move. We want to help you thrust into your purpose so that you can start living the best version of yourself and win. We've tapped into some winning information. We have some winning resources. We're seated at the winner's table, and we invite you to take a seat right along with us. Right, Annette?
Yes, that is so right, Anita. Every week we have in fact we've been adding chairs to make sure that we got room for
Oh,
you. So every week we're here. So hey, we're
yes,
just waiting on you. So
yes,
thank you for
yes.
being here.
She said we've been adding chairs.
Adding chairs every week.
That is so true. So listen, we're so grateful that you decided to stop by here. You could have done anything else with your time, but we are so grateful for those of you who choose to stop by here with us and join in the fun and the festivities and to have a good conversation. We like to sit down. Oops, sorry. Oh goodness, I got myself playing in the background, y'all. There you go. We like to have a great conversation. We like to sit down at the table and discuss some transformational topics. Those are topics that are idioms and phrases and things that help you to kind of see life from a different perspective. We just deal with phrases and very familiar passages, and that's our transformational topic. And then we go into what we call our power tool. The power tool is those hard to have conversations. And then from the power tool, of course, we have our tea time topics. We have trending topics, social and current events. We deal with the news, the goings on. We keep it light, but we keep it real. And as we say so often, we are not psychologists, but what are we, Annette?
Lifeologist.
We're
Yes.
lifeologists. We've lived, we've experienced some things, we've been through some stuff, you name it, we've experienced it, we've lived it, or we know somebody who has. So we like to sit down and have a little conversation about it. Just have a little conversation about, some things that are going to help us grow and help us be better people.
Yeah.
So before we go further into our discussion tonight, we want to ask that you do us a couple of favors. That thumbs up button, that like button, that heart button, whatever it is, wherever it is on your page, we ask that you would hit that button, give us a like, give us a thumbs up, let us know, hey, we're here, we support you, we love you. Just give us a nice little thumbs up just to let us know that we're doing the right thing and that you love us. We know y'all love us, but we just want to see it. Sometimes you just want to hear it, right, Annette?
Every now and then you sure do.
Every now and then you just want to do it. You just want to know.
I am going to.
Come on. So
Surely.
just hit that like button, that heart button, give us a thumbs up. The other thing we want you to do is to hit the share button. You can click that share button and you can share it to your page. You can share it with friends. You can share it with coworkers. You can share it with family. You can share it in your DM. You can share it via text message, via email. Send it to Lottie, Dottie, and everybody and let them know Anita and Annette are on. They are talking. Y'all need to be there. Come join in the conversation. There's a lot going on. So let them know, listen, we're here. And then the other thing we want you to do is make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. We've got a lot going on. We have a lot of conversations. We have a lot of great things, a lot of good information and networking that we offer. So subscribe to our page so that you know, and hit the notification button so that you'll know when we are on. There's nothing like not knowing. The other thing that you can do in order to get a notification from us is you can text the word movers to 474747. That's movers to 474747, and you'll get a text message when we are live. So the other thing that you can do is you can sow a good seed. You can sow good seed into good soil. We are a nonprofit organization, and we just like to have, good things for our people. We want to give you the best information. We want to share the best of ourselves, and we want to give you quality. So you can sow a seed by going to Cash App, and our Cash App is $Movement Worldwide. Again, that's $Movement Worldwide. Or you can opt to become a patron. How do I become a patron, Anita? I'm glad you asked. You asked good questions. So you become a patron by going to our website. Our website is movementworldwide.org. You go to our website, you click the button that says become a patron. That button will take you to patreon.com, where you can set up your own account. You can set your own amount, and we ask for $12 a month. That's 40 cents a day. 40 cents a day. You got that laying around. So scrape out all those 40 cents up every day and go ahead to become a patron. But you can set your own amount, and some people have set their amounts for more, and we're so grateful because every dollar that goes into this ministry is for great use, good seed and good soil, and we always pray that it returns to you 100-fold. So you can become a patron, you can set your own amount, you can give via Cash App, no matter what you do, $1, $10, $5, $3, who cares? Whatever the amount, listen, we know it's from the heart, and we thank you so much for it, and your money is hard earned, and trust me, it's going to good use. But if you don't give a time, we still love you. That's what means more to us, is that you hear. That means more than any dollar amount. We love that. We love your presence more than we love gifts. We want to see you here. We want to see you watching. We want you liking. We want you sharing. So listen, if you don't have that seed, your seed of coming and sitting at this table is wonderful for us, and we're grateful for it. So with all of that being said, we're going to go into our conversation. We have a great conversation lined up for you tonight. Woo! I love Wednesday nights, y'all. We get to have fun.
Yeah, me too. I do.
We get to have fun. We get to clown. We just have a good time. So without further ado, we're going to go into our transformational topic for tonight. Our transformational topic is, but you said you loved me.
That's what you said.
That's what you said. But you said you love me. I mean, how many times have you really felt that way or made that statement, or how many times has that statement been made to you? Yeah. Now, love is something else. Love is a true mark of discipleship. When we actually think about it and look at what the Bible says, Jesus said, by this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another. John 13:35. Love is a word that's thrown around and often misused. I mean, we don't even think of it. We'll tell people we love them and we really don't. You know, you haven't really even thought about it. But we'll just throw that out. Love you, love you, love you too. And behind that love you too is something else. But love is misused often. Years ago, but you know, this phrase is interesting. Years ago, I was serving in full-time ministry, and as a staff member, I would often have to counsel people, even more so couples, which is always tough. One day I was in a session with a couple, and the conversation was getting really heated. Oh my God, it got overheated, and they were going back and forth, saying hurtful things. And you did this, and you said this, and and all of the things that had occurred between them. And suddenly the wife blurts out, "But you said you love me." And then silence hit the room.
Wow.
And she went on to express that some of the actions and some of the words and some of the hateful things and hurtful things that had been said to her had hurt her so bad. And some of his actions and the nonchalant, the silence, and how it hurt her. And it did not make her feel loved. She was expressing that. And she said, everything, a lot of what you were doing was not indicative of what love is. It was indicative of what love is not. In a situation like this, when you actually see something like that, it makes you start to question love, period. What is love exactly? And do people really love me? You start looking around your life and taking inventory. So we'll throw the word around like, I love pizza. I love ice cream. Oh, I love this athlete. I love Denzel, So we equate love in this instance to how something or someone makes us feel. And That's not what love is. We have to understand. I'm going to give you 3 different vantage points to describe love in a sense that I don't know what she said. Good evening, ladies listening. I am here taking my daughter's transitional first day of school. All right. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So what love is? I want to go to 3 different vantage points.
Okay.
3 different ways to understand. 3 different things to understand about love. Number 1, love is sacrificial.
Come on now.
Instead of taking from someone else, when you really have Christian love, agape love, Christian love is constantly, it constantly assumes the posture of giving, of serving, of willingness. And sacrifice is, in fact, fundamental to the truest definition of what love is. I will sacrifice for you. Jesus sacrificed his life for us. Number 2, love is demonstrated. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man would lay down his life for his friends. He demonstrated that love. John 15:3. Love is initiative. We have a tendency to use love as a weapon. We'll hold it back when we want to, and then we'll release it for personal gain.
True.
We'll hold it back, we'll release it. Hold it back, we'll release it. So here's the thing. When I think about it, it's like, oh my God. Romans 5, it says, but over all of this, the greatest thing is that all of what we see and know will be gone, but love will remain, because love is the one thing that lasts forever. Now, when I looked at the word love, and this was so interesting to me, the transitive verb for the word love is to cherish. It also means to hold dear and to thrive. When there is love, things blossom and grow and thrive. There is hope and there is peace. And when I think about the love that God has for us, that is what I see, the thriving, the cherish. He so loved the world, so cherished the world, that he gave his only begotten son. Now, we're all faced with moments where we question whether or not people who say they love us really do.
Yeah.
But you said you love me. But let's run down the best list of attributes. When you get to that place, and you get to that place oftentimes with people, you get to that place when it comes, listen, the first person you have to check on that is the person in the mirror.
Yep.
When you look at yourself, if you don't love you according to the attributes that are here, that are listed for you in the Bible, if you can't love you that way, you can't be in position for somebody else to love you either. Why? Because you don't even know what it is. You have to know what it is. So when you ask that question, but you said you loved me, look around first, take inventory first of your own life, and then look in the mirror. And ask the question, if you really love yourself, do you love me? Do you love me? You said you love me, but let's look at the attributes. 1 Corinthians 13:4-7 says, love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always preserves. That's what love is. So when you look yourself in the mirror, start looking at whether or not you're patient and kind to yourself, kind to the temple, kind to your mind, kind to your time, kind to your sleep. Look at yourself in the mirror and see if you're prideful, or if you dishonor others, or if you do things for self-gain, or if you're easily angered, or if you're always keeping tabs. They did this to me, and they did that to me, and they did. Start looking at you. And when you can do that and take inventory on yourself, you put yourself in a position to know what love is. So when someone comes and say they love you, you don't have to you don't have to make that statement. What? But you said you love me. You don't have to really ask that question unless, sometimes people can take you for a loop. But before you ask yourself that question, go take inventory.
Yeah. Come on
Because
now.
9 times out of 10, the signs are all there. In most cases, the red flags went up a long time ago, but we're so busy looking at life through rose-colored glasses that we don't see the signs, particularly in, of course, in relationships, but in friendships, in boss and employee relationship. We'll see. We'll equate stuff to friendship and love in a minute without taking inventory. But you said you love me, and if you really love me, guess what, Annette? It's gonna show.
That's right.
So that is our transformational topic for tonight. Taking inventory. But I can tell you one thing for all of our movers, you ought to know we show up every Wednesday, every Sunday, every Friday.
That's
And we
right.
so consistent and we tell you we love you and nothing you can do about it. And guess what? You never have to ask that question. But you said you love me because yes, I do. You
That's
never have to
right.
ask that question.
That's right.
Yes, yes, yes. So that was so warming, and I think that kind of feels like a nice little hug. Do you feel hugged, Annette?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think I might feel a little
A
hug.
virtual hug.
I feel like God just hugged us, and I feel like I'm gonna give y'all a nice little virtual hug. Hug the movers. All right, good people. So there was our transformational topic, and tonight we're gonna keep it moving. But before we do, can we talk, Annette?
Girl, yeah.
Can we talk? Can we talk movers? Can we talk movers and shakers? Get your mug, get your mug. All righty, so we're going to move into our segment for tonight. But before we do, we're going to pause for just a quick moment for our quotes from the quoteologist herself, from Annette L. Anderson. We're going to pause for our Annettism, and right after the Annettism, we're going to continue this thing. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Right back. Life past is in the rearview mirror of yesterday, and it is well beyond our reach. The wouldas and the couldas of our past is in direct conflict with the cans and the wills of our present. We must use the what was as a stepping stone to start the building process of what may be. Every now and then, we should take a glance back to remind us of our yesterday. Appreciate our today while looking forward to our tomorrow. We can, we shall, we will. This is Annette Ism's Expressions. All right, now it's time for the power tool. There are some matters and experiences that causes people to become hurt, fractured, or broken spiritually and emotionally. Sometimes it just takes a conversation to mend a broken heart or spirit. In some cases, a band-aid just won't do, and that's the problem. We all want to cover it up. We don't deal with it. You need a power tool.
Power tool.
Our power tool tonight, it was a little difficult for me because I never thought about it. But it's why do men hate church? Men hate church. The tough earthly working guys rarely come to church. The high achievers, the alpha males, risk takers, and visionaries are in short supply. The fun lovers and adventurers are also underrepresented in church. These rough and tumble men do not fit in with the quiet, introspective gentlemen who populate the church today. The truth is, most men in the pews grew up in church. These lifers come not because they desire to be transformed by Christ, but because they enjoy participating in conforming rituals that have changed little since their childhood. There are also millions of men who attend service under duress, dragged by mother, wife, or girlfriend.
True.
Today's church-going men is humble, tidy, dutiful, and above all, nice. Men need their ego stroked. Hey, By not attending church, men feel powerful and in control because they are finally able to challenge authority and get away with it. Some don't like other men telling them what to do. The Bible says that we should assemble ourselves together, according to Hebrew 10 and 25 says, not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together as the manner of some, is but exhorting one another, and so much the more as ye see the day approach. So men, and when I thought about it, I was doing my little research and I did see a few reasons that I believe that men don't attend church. One of them is their father didn't attend church, so there was no reference.
Mm.
Many men give their sons the impression that church is not a place for real men by stereotyping Christian men as passive, but it may interfere in them being macho. So
Mm.
one of the things men do, they, like too tough for this. And
Mm-hmm.
one of the things I remember a long time ago in church, uh, I can't remember what had happened, but every time this woman would keep going and telling her husband what the pastor say. Well, the pastor say this, and the pastor say that.
Oh yeah.
You have to make sure you're very careful with that, Anita. You're going to say the pastor said.
I know
So
you
now,
going home and telling your husband as if everything in his house is wrong.
yeah,
So it's like the pastor's constantly correcting, and that's true because
yeah,
men are territorial as they come, anyway. But and like you say, I know for a fact the first one I never thought about it in that they didn't have the example
yeah.
because I I used to tease well I didn't tease but I remember saying this to my dad's pastor when he got up in age and then he died and the pastor did his funeral and I said y'all know Deacon Green. I said but the daddy I know ain't never go to church. I think he went when he got old and he was with his second wife and she took him and he didn't have a choice
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he was like old and really wasn't in control of what went on for the most part. And
Hmm.
so then he became a deacon. I was like, deacon? Because he never went to church. He went on special occasions. So I could, and so therefore, but two of my brothers really didn't go. When they got grown, of course, they had to go when they were younger. But my oldest brother did, and then, of course, at his older age, he was ornery, so he didn't go either for the most part. So I don't know about the rest of my male family besides Kyle. I don't think many of them are are
Yeah,
avid churchgoers. They're not.
not mine either.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the other reasons is too many collection play, too many. With the rise in unemployment, high tax, and other financial woes, the last thing a man want to do is see their money going to a church. And see, a lot of times with men, they think it's going to the pastor.
They do. They
Yeah,
really do. They get. I have seen. I remember a friend of mine. She's passed on now, but I remember back in the day, she went to this particular church. We would go to this church all the time in Orlando, and her husband used to get so angry when she go. He's like, "You be giving all your money." He said, "Look, when the offering time come, you give $10 and that's it." Oh my God. He's like,
oh my goodness.
he already driving a Benz. He don't need my money.
I know that's and then there are those who feel service is too long and flexible because it interferes with their sport season and other things men want to do on Sunday, especially if you have a man that work during the week. And so a lot of them want to sit, kick back and watch football or whatever. And so that was another one. They say the services are too long, and even a few times I'll be like, "Wow, we gonna get out of this church today?"
Mm-hmm.
They keep going and going and going. So. And one of the other reasons that they feel the church is hypocritical
Mm.
because now so many pastors and leaders in the church are being exposed
Oh
sexual
man, that is
misconduct,
so true.
embezzlement.
Mm-hmm.
And so people like, well, wait a minute, if you the preacher and you doing what I'm doing, I mean, you sleeping with the members, and so among other things, not all
Come on,
pastors, but there have been a lot of them,
a lot of
and
it.
they still in their pulpits, and I
Tell
don't
the
care
truth
how
and
much,
shame the
uh,
devil.
yeah, I don't care how much y'all talk. That's my pastor. No, your pastor needs to learn how to leave some things zipped up. That's just how I feel because I've encountered. without going into, but because that is one of the things,
Yes,
hypocritical.
yes,
And
yes.
then finally, some men either do not have faith or believe in God,
Mhm,
and they feel like the pulpit do not address their needs. Many men attend church to mend their battered egos, but they get
mhm.
upset when the ministers add insults to the injury by attacking them in sermon. Preachers will preach on you.
They will.
They'll
They
preach on you.
will.
And so
Yeah,
these men,
they're not, preachers are not perfect, and
no.
they will go against the grain. They will preach on you. They
Hmm.
will kind of on a sly tell your business or step on your toes and kind of stab you on the sly. When they know your business, they sure will. So don't put it
Yeah.
past
I mean,
them.
so I can only imagine, because to men they're battered egos. Think if you all week long you being your ego being battered on your job, maybe your children,
Mhm,
maybe your wife, and then you
mhm.
come to church. Well,
And
I
yet
guess
you
it
go get
said,
beat up. Like
yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
coming to
and I
church
know,
on my day off to get beat up.
yeah, yeah. And so
Mhm,
because of their ego, and then men do it's just who they are.
mhm.
So unless like my husband, he go to church.
Oh, you do find those. Like Michelle said,
But
Chris go. Michelle said her husband go, and he was very active before the pandemic. But yeah, Michelle, I think that you had a lot to do with that too.
yeah. Yeah, but then if you have a man that's going, then you make sure you do what you need to do at home. Stroke his ego, let him know
Come on.
you appreciate him, let him know you love him. Thank you for what you've done. I had to tell my husband that quite often, because then you get to church and come on, we some of the messages I do understand, but I don't, as women, certain things we don't have to deal with. I don't have an ego problem, I'm not all puffed up, but some men are.
Mm-hmm.
When I started out, I was talking about high achievers, alpha males, you
Mm-hmm.
know, risk takers, visionaries. And so, and finally, uh, in my conclusion, I said, we got to continue to pray for our men.
Mm-hmm.
We
We
have to
got
pray for our men. And,
mm-hmm.
I touched on that. I didn't go into a depth, but, the Bible tells us that we have to come together, assemble ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So for those of us, our husbands, to keep praying for them, even now that a lot of them home, you can give them a little word, you can drop a nugget in their lives.
That's true.
Yeah, so you had that ability as women, if you're married or whatever, start dropping nuggets. It's easy to tear down, but once you tear down somebody, it's hard to build them back up. So I
Mm-hmm.
have to watch, even with me, because I'm very aggressive. I speak my mind. I mean what I say, but I have to really digress a little bit and
Mm-hmm.
be more compassionate because a man already feel like I'm talking about the real men that take care of their family, taking care of your family and working a job and all that
Like
stuff.
Ida, Ida
So
say hers go more than her. Yes, you do. You got Ida. Your husband is like a net husband.
yeah, yeah.
Your husband go to
My
work
husband get up every morning at 4 o'clock
and
because he talking
pray.
about when you gonna get up? Well, I soon, you know.
Leonard be ready to pray at 4 a.m.
He get up every morning at 4, every
Mm-hmm.
morning, unless he ill.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because as he said, most of his life that was a life. That's what his life. So my life was sleeping because I do my studying stuff later. But anyway.
Grace said, and that is truly, I said what I said. She sure is. She sure is. She will just let it out, and it is what it
Yeah, and you have and women, those of us our husbands, we have to really every now and then stroke that ego.
is.
I mean, I don't like I said, I don't need my ego struck, but struck, but my husband does, and he
Mm-hmm.
appreciates that. And every now and then I tell him I appreciate what he do and things he's done,
Mm-hmm.
and so when they're just who they are.
Mm-hmm.
So in some respect, not all men, but this was just a
Mm-hmm.
overview of some possibilities
Mm-hmm.
on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so
Oh,
that's it for the power tool for me.
all right. What a great
Yeah.
power tool. Thank you so much for that, Annette. It was such a blessing. Yes. Yes. We thank you for that power tool. And that's actually a conversation that I'm sure a lot of people have felt, but we don't have some of these conversations. And that was one that was brought to us by one of our movers. So
Yeah.
remember, please hit us up. You can email us at info@movementworldwide.org, or you can go to our website and leave a message. Hit us up with a power tool topic. We have more. There are some movers that has hit us up with some
Yeah.
power tool topics that are excellent. And so we're going to get around to those topics, but thank you all so much. It has been a pleasure having a conversation that was brought to us. That's what it's about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I do too, Ida. I love that, Annette. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, she's saying, take care of the man. Tell him you love him. All right.
Yeah.
Good job. So we're going to keep it moving, y'all. We got a lot of stuff to cover tonight under the Tea Time topics. We've had our transformational topic. We've had our power tool. Now it's time for us to get ready for Tea Time topics. But before we go to Tea Time topics, we're going to pause for a commercial break and we will be right back. Don't go anywhere. As a matter of fact, while we're at the commercial break, why don't you share this broadcast with someone? Hit that share button and share it with a couple more people and try and get them on here. Let them know, listen, you need to come to this conversation. They're about to get to the tea time topics. I got my cup. I'm ready for the tea. So tell them they need to come on for the tea. All right, so we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Walk into your God-given destiny with power and conviction with Power Walk Sunday, starting March 7th, each and every Sunday at 10 a.m. live on multiple platforms. TNT, that's Tuesday Night Talk with Annette L. Anderson, every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. live on multiple platforms. Go where you can soar. That's speak it, orate it, articulate it, and reverberate it. When we eat well, we live well, and all will be well. Go to elbewell.com, join the journey, and take your life back. You can also join Eat Well, Live Well, Be Well every second and fourth Saturday at 3 p.m. for Be Well, a health and wellness series. If you don't have your copy, get yours today at Amazon.com. That's Living Life One Quote at a Time by Annette L. Anderson. Helping us grow spiritually together. Tired of the fluff and puff of playing church? Ready to be a powerful vessel? Ready to work the word? Join Connie Green every Tuesday at 7 p.m. on Facebook Live. And we're here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. live with Can We Talk? Your co-hosts, Annette L. Anderson and Anita Faye Wilson, with Tea Time Topics, where we discuss trending subjects and current events. You can also discuss these with your Can We Talk coffee mug. Email us at info@movementworldwide.org. They're $15, and that includes shipping. Make a donation via Cash App at $Movement Worldwide, or go to our website, click the Patreon button, and sow a seed of $12 per month. That's 40 cents a day. Whatever the seed, it's greatly appreciated. Be sure to follow us on all platforms. Click the notification button, subscribe, like, and don't forget to share. It's that time. Tea Time Topics.
Tea Time Topic, y'all. Tea Time Topics. I love Tea Time Topics.
Me too.
I know. Tea Time Topics. Yes, it is, Annette. Tea Time Topics. All right. We got some good topics for you tonight. So we're going to go straight in. The first thing we want to do is ask that you please, please, please continue to send up prayers for the people of Haiti. Haiti is very devastated right now. We continue to lift them up. The death toll from Haiti's devastating 7.2 magnitude earthquake is nearly 2,000 and counting. That's a lot of people. And I've seen video after video of the wreckage and of them even pulling people, even pulling a baby out. I can't imagine that, being in a building and the entire thing just falls down on you. When we had the Surfside thing that we've been dealing with recently, that was devastating. And when we talk, now when I see that in Haiti, and they've been through so much, just lost their president, a lot of fighting has been going on. It's been one thing after another. So please continue. Please, ma'am, please, sir, please continue to lift up the people of Haiti. So now I want to go to this next fella. I'm so sick of these people. I've been watching. I watched a little bit of news today. I haven't really been tuned in because I've been busy, and plus there's been a lot of COVID deaths of people around me that I know. And please continue to lift up people in this season. It has been crazy. But when we deal with politicians who are being just completely stupid, and I'm so disgusted with our state, I really am, and I'm disgusted with the state of Texas. And this here fella here now has tested positive. You know, when you think about it, it's like, really? Texas Governor Greg Abbott tests positive for COVID-19. The governor spoke Monday night at a GOP event in Collin County, later tweeting photos of him addressing a maskless crowd less than 3 hours before his diagnosis was announced Tuesday afternoon. Can you believe that? So that means you kind of knew that there was a possibility. Now, they say that he tests daily for COVID. You know, I don't know. Maybe that's the thing. They just test because they know that they're exposed. But my thing is, when you're sending a message to people that it's okay to not wear a mask, what you testing daily for?
That's right.
You test daily because you know there's a possibility. So you're showing an example to people that you're not really following, knowing that you're getting the best of healthcare, knowing that you're going to get treatment that will never be available to them. And you're vaccinated, but you're sending a message as though none of that matters. What are your thoughts?
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, it's kind of funny though, because you allow, first of all, he's a governor, he's an elected official, so he don't have 8 years plus, being a doctor. So first of all, I would never listen to him. Even our governor, I don't listen to him. He don't tell me what to do.
Oh, she can talk now, y'all. She can talk now, y'all. She
don't tell me what to do. But I think it's silly when you don't do research. Mm-hmm. You know, them people are protected. I just think it's silly. But you know what? If you think about it, you can't totally blame them governors because God gave us a mind.
Come on.
And so if you're going to go along with that, then go along with it.
What did God give us in that? What he gave us?
Yeah.
He gave us a mind.
I don't listen to them people. They don't means nothing to me. Mm-hmm. Because this is my life. And when I stop breathing, that's it for me. So, you know, I mean, I don't pay no attention to them because they're silly. And then the people, well, they're not really silly. It's the ones who run around, you know, I ain't gonna go there, but they're running around and not doing what they need to do, but that's their choice.
And it's ridiculous that you're setting this example for people.
It's ridiculous now. The people who really sick, y'all got y'all tails all up in the hospital because you ain't did what you needed to do. And that people, you know, no, it's your right, your body. No, baby, you go home. Don't go to the hospital, boo. No. But they do. They be in there and breathe. Oh, yeah. Oh, but you got a mask on, huh?
Exactly. Y'all bet you wearing that mask.
I bet they are.
So, no. Amen, and amen again.
Yeah, it's silly. You know, it's silly, but everybody, they got a cause. It's almost like it's a carryover from the fight that Trump didn't win. So they just picking something to complain about. Mm-hmm. He didn't win. He ain't in there. Get over it and go get your shots. And if you don't want to get your shot, put on a mask. Stop it now. Silly
exactly. Folks. You know, people have got to stop following people and taking everything that they say at face value. And people do that. They do that all the time with politicians. They do it with pastors. They do it with people that they feel like they esteem, that they put on a pedestal. We have got to stop putting people on a pedestal and making them our God. You have got to learn that you are responsible for your own temple. Mm-hmm. You have got to read. You've got to get the information that you need, and you've got to study. You've got to take care of yourself. All of those things you got to do to protect you and yours. Something somebody else says at face value.
Yeah, like I'm gonna really listen to you, boy. Bye. I'm like, I want to get right in, not in his face. I want to be 60. I'm like, boy, bye. I ain't said you. You are not.
Oh my God!
Stop it.
We say boy, bye.
Yeah, that don't make sense.
Oh,
but anyway.
Okay, come on, fellas. Let me bring in this man on. This y'all first time tonight. Come on, babies.
Moving, moving, moving. We keep it moving.
Hey. Good evening.
Hey.
Carrot, how you doing?
Hey,
glad you're with us tonight. Oh, yeah, we were right. We just starting these tea time topics. And then went off on the Texas governor. She talking about boy now.
Just silly. We're going to put him on my prayer list, Anita. We just put him on my prayer list. We just pray for him.
Yeah, we have to put him on the prayer list.
Put him on my prayer list.
That's
okay.
it. That's
Yeah.
all we can do.
That's all we can do. All right.
All right. Okay, we got another number, Chuck. So Annette, I'm gonna let you take this one.
Oh my gosh, I can't stand this chick here because she's silly. But anyway, Candace Owen had she had written a book, and some kind of way the book was almost the same wording as another book. And so she has issued. So the lady, according to Miss Hill, who some kind of way wrote this email telling us the act of mistakenly promoting Owen's book was an what is it? Egregious, harmful act that caused violence and pain. But this Miss Fufu, she got the audacity, talking about we need to. What she said here? Harmful and cause, and she said, I am calling for a public apology from at ABA Book and Allison Hill. It is an act of unspeakable, explicit racism for a white woman to send around an email slandering and what is it? Denigrating. Yeah, her book from a black woman who came from nothing. We cannot accept this racism.
We also now you speaking French.
Yeah, and then somebody said, one of the social media people said, so use what she said. So, he said, so you black now?
That's what I'm saying.
So now she sound like Amarosa. So now you coming to the barbecue?
So now you want to flip the script. Now you want to come on. Now you want to come on.
Yeah, a black woman who came from nothing. Oh, girl, you still in not Nita. She's still not invited to the barbecue.
She's not invited to the barbecue. Jessica said, first, thank God someone styled her face and hair. Second, girl, bye.
Yeah, we who? Who is we?
It's about we. So now you want to speak French. Now you want to be black.
But she offended Nita because Miss Hill is white.
Yes. Okay. And it's about how dare.
Because she white. Girl, you don't do nothing.
Despicable, Grace.
Girl.
I'm so sick of her. Candace she just runs my blood hot, baby.
Me too.
You get a big old wall.
Girl, bye.
Hey, I'm gonna give her one more. One for girl and one for bye.
I got a problem, but don't be putting me in, baby. Ain't no we, because you
don't pull me into your shenanigans. No, you ain't stood up for nobody. Ain't stood up for nothing black in forever. Constantly conflicting and contradicting and scared to even admit that she's black. What?
But she black. Well, she was black that day. I guess she ain't black now since this is already passed.
I guess she ain't. Not at all. Black card is still revoked.
Girl, if you don't sit your
black card is still revoked. You ain't getting it's still revoked. You ain't getting it back. You ain't getting it back. The revoking of your black card yet stands.
That's something. And she always want to sue somebody when she always so nasty. Talk about people like dogs, and every time I look at her, she want to sue. Girl, if you don't sit your almost black self down somewhere, girl, please.
Mm-hmm. That's a funny job. All right, so Michelle gave a thumbs down. I know that's right, Michelle. It's ridiculous. I cannot take it. So I'm gonna call the fellas so we can move on to the next one. Come on, fellas, keep it moving.
Moving. We keep it moving.
You know, it's some foolishness happening on tonight. It's some foolishness that's been going on up in here. Disgraced DEA agent Chad Scott, a New Orleans narcotics agent nicknamed the White Devil among drug traffickers, was sentenced to a little over 10 years in prison for his role in various crimes, including stealing money from suspects and falsifying government records. Do you know how many times that has probably happened? Mm-hmm. When I think about it, it's like we don't even know how many times that has happened all over the country. This is just one who got caught and got the justice that he deserved to go to prison. But I'm sure he has done it many times and that they can't even count.
Yep.
That is something else. You're supposed to be protected, but it happens all the time. There are many men and women who are sitting in prison or have sat in prison unlawfully at the hands of people like this, who the suit of his color, the color of his suit has changed. He's not wearing orange. Because
He kind of looked like the dude that killed
he kind of does. He kind of reminds you of him. That's because that's that same look. It's that same look from the pit of hell. That's why. And you know what? Goody for you. Goody for you. You get a big old fat womp womp. A big old fat womp womp. That's a shame. I get so disgusted when I see stories like this. Many more to come. God is uncovering. Yes. Thank you, Grace. God is bringing some stuff to light. He's bringing it to light. Yes, he is. A lot of exonerations have been happening, and we got some good ones now. So I'm going to keep bringing the fellas on because we got a nice one coming up. Come on, fella.
Moving. We keep it moving.
So I'm going to let you take this one, Annette.
Okay. A Black man named Keith Walker, who served over 30 years in prison for murder before being exonerated last year, has filed a lawsuit against the members of Chicago Police Department, Cook County, and the city of Chicago, alleging he was beaten and tortured as officers coerced him into signing a false confession. And the alleged treatment took place under the Chicago Police Commander John Burris. Well, he didn't kick the bucket. He died in 2018, but his midnight, he died in 2018, but his midnight crew of officers and detectives is believed to have tortured more than 100 people, as mostly Black men, tortured them into confessing for something they did not do.
That is ridiculous. Forcing him to confess, you know, and this is what we're talking about. Hats off to him for his lawsuit. Listen, and here's the thing. I think that when things like this are uncovered, I think it's me. I think they should reverse the script and make those people who falsely accused him, who did those things to these men, serve the time that they did. Jesse said, may the men of cell blocks D, E, F through Z do the Lord's work. She's talking about that officer who's in prison. All right, y'all, do the Lord's work. Let the Lord use you. Ooh, that's a shame. But that is, listen, I feel you in that. That is so true. But it's so sad, though. I get so sick and tired of seeing this kind of thing happen to people. This man spent nearly 30 years in prison for a murder that he did not commit. Do you know how many things happened to him in prison?
Yeah.
How much he missed in prison? How many family members died while he's in prison? How many years went by? How much of his life that he couldn't get, live free? There's so many things, and I think that they need to switch places. Go and find those officers, the ones who are still alive, and put them in and let them serve the time that he served. That is ridiculous. Amen, Ida. She said, I strongly agree. Amen. Make them do the time. Exactly. So listen, it's good when you get to hear a story where somebody
That's right.
Yeah, they're getting there. So hats off. We're so happy for you. We hope that you get that all and then some.
Yeah, they like to talk about cancel culture. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's another story. Go ahead.
Come on, fellas. Annette is on a roll. Come on and pull it through.
Moving. We keep it moving.
Here's a nice one. This is a nice little light story.
Yeah.
Sweet. 25-year-old Raquel McCrae and her mother, Tanya McCrae, who are currently serving on the same U.S. Navy ship together. Raquel had the rare opportunity to work with her mother on the same ship, the USS Gerald R. Ford. The mother and daughter duo both enjoyed the experience for 4 weeks. I know that is rare.
That's so awesome.
Isn't it awesome? Because already soldiers, when they're out at sea, they're away from family. But to be able to know that your baby is on their ship with you, that had to be kind of awesome to experience. So we're excited and happy for them, and we applaud this situation. Happy they got the opportunity. Oh, Axel is going at it, y'all. Axel is barking. That's Annette's little canine. He protecting and serving. He's doing his job, Annette. And then they went out the screen so she could go and deal with Axel. Axel is protecting and serving. That's what he's doing. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's doing this. I have to close my door, otherwise you'll be hearing Zeus bark as well. But yeah, I'm so excited. Every time I see a story like that, it just warms my heart. So that was such a blessing. Such a blessing to see this mother-daughter being able to serve together. So we applaud them. We applaud them. We applaud them. Amen. Amen. Bite them, Axel. I know that's right. Tell him, Jackson. Tell him. He's protected. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's doing his job. That's his job. That's what he earns his keep. Yes, he does. All right, fellas, let's take us to the next one.
Moving, moving, moving. We keep it moving.
Okay, Annette, you want to take this little fella here?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes. I guess his name is Tariq Edmondson. Launched in 2015. Nagas Footwear became the first company to create an internationally successful sneaker line. To commemorate the legacy of powerful Black leaders, including Nat Turner, Marcus Garvey, and Huey P. Newton, among others. He started this company out of need to help our people, and we want to teach these athletes that they are the brand. Come on now.
Exactly.
They're the brand. Edmondson explains, you already done the marketing and the promotion because you already got a name.
Yeah.
So this is awesome. This is so awesome.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. But you know what? And a lot of times, and I'm glad that now these, a lot of the athletes are, and a lot of the, even, a lot of the actors and actresses, when we celebrated Rihanna last week, they're starting to understand the power of their worth. When you're up in front of people and you have millions of people following you, millions of people buying your product, millions of people cheering your name on, do something with that and build a legacy. Build something for your children and your children's children and your children's children's children, that because the ones who because everybody might not come up and sing or know anything about music and can be able to carry on your legacy, but they can carry on a business. They can own something forever. And that's what I like to see, that empowerment. So we definitely 100% applaud this awesome situation. Yes. And honoring the legacy of some of our ones who have gone on. I mean, that's a powerful thing to see. And the shoes are nice. They're actually very, very nice. So
yeah, they are. Yeah.
I was excited to see that. Yes, it is nice. That's nice, Ida. I totally agree. All right, fellas, come on. We got a few more.
Moving, moving, moving. We keep it moving.
All righty. Now, this is a nice little pleasant one. Black chef nominated for prestigious award for her mouth-watering French pastries and desserts. Robin Rogers, an African-American chef and founder of Macaroon Cafe, Ohio, which represents everything foodies adore about French pastries. In fact, her pastries are so good that her mouth-watering French champagne macaroons have been nominated as the #1 best 100 luxury product by Nicole Kane, founder of exonicole.com. Isn't that awesome?
Awesome.
It's good to see that we listen. When I saw this one in there, I was like, wow, it's so nice for us to not be always attached to a piece of fried chicken or some collard greens.
Come on.
Black people, we can do French pastries. That is so nice. Yes, I love the sneakers too, Jesse. But that is so nice to see. Now, I am not really 100% a fan of macaroons. I have moments with macaroons. I'm not a fan of them. It's not my favorite, but those are not easy to make. And they're so pretty. And that's definitely a 100% high-end luxury sweet. It is. Yeah. So when you see, and then for her macaroon to be nominated with such a prestigious situation, that is awesome. We give our hats off to her. Black girls rock. Yes. All right. Amen. I know somebody up there saw the macaroons and want a macaroon. Comments. Yes, your sound is fading in and out. Okay, I don't know why. I hope it gets better. Yeah, I don't know why. I think it's the system, because Annette was going in and out a little earlier. So I hope that you're able to kind of make out what we're saying. But yes, I do love that. My daughter loves them. That's what well, you know what? That would be so Grace Junior completion that your daughter loves them because she has high taste. So Yes, yes. And then Sharon says she loves that. Yeah, I love it too. We're so excited and happy when we see moments like that in our now history, that we're making history now. That's so awesome. All right, fellas, we got a couple more.
Moving, moving, moving. We keep it moving.
Yeah.
I know, but we got this is crazy. I'll take this one and then I'll let you close. Oh my God, man! This fool here, Dylan Shakespeare Robinson, man sentenced to only 4 years in prison.
Yeah.
For setting police station on fire. 23-year-old man from Minneapolis who was caught starting a fire at a police station during a Black Lives Matter protest after the death of George Floyd has been sentenced to only 4 years. Now, if his skin had the melanin, y'all know that would have been a baby under the jail for setting a police station on fire. Which they wanted to blame on the Black and brown people who were there protesting. But he happened to have gotten caught, and it's on film. I was going to pull the pictures, but they were very blurry, but it's on film. And they were able to identify him. They saw him, and he was physically caught setting the fire. So why only 4 years? Why only 4 years in that?
I don't know. Well, I guess they had to give him something. They probably want to give him probation, but I guess they said, well, let me go ahead.
Bad boy.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't burn the police station no more.
Now, don't you burn that police station down anymore. No more police station burning. Okay? That's ridiculous. White privilege at its finest. Amen. That's what it is. Exactly. So ridiculous. I'm so disgusted. I get disgusted when I see foolishness like this because he should be under the jail. Because there are Black boys, like look at what they did to those boys, the Central Park exonerated 5. There are people who are sitting under the jail, going through all kinds of situations, people being tried as adults in situations and being accused of things that they did not do. That is ridiculous. Only 4 years. But you know what? God got a way of making them 4 years seem like 8.
Yeah.
So God is still in control, and his eyes are never closed. He sees it all. Right, fellas? We're going to move off of that one. Right, fellas?
Moving, moving, moving. We keep it moving.
And here we go.
All right. Oh, she's pretty. Okay. Meet Shauna Williams, the Grant Bay. I love it. Who helps entrepreneurs get non-traditional funding instead. Shauna has freed the slaves. She has parted the waters and opened the floodgates to the non-traditional funding that many entrepreneurs seem to be unaware of. In fact, entrepreneurs are so unaware that they left $1.7 billion in a grant opportunities on the tables last year. Wow. Shauna Company has helped over 7,000 of her clients to earn over $40 million in non-government grants during the past 10 months and over $25 million in the past 90 days alone. She has been mastering this gift for the past 8 years and even offers a money-back guarantees for her service. Oh, this could chick get bad. Okay, she better free the slaves and part the water.
Because that $1.7 billion that got left on the table.
That got left.
That $1.7 billion that was left on the table, we need to get that. We could have scraped that up with Movement Worldwide.
Listen, when I saw that, I said, "Oh, we're gonna have to see about her."
Yes,
7,000 people she's helped.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That means her track record is great, especially when she offers a money back guarantee.
Yes.
Then your services are awesome, sweetheart. What they call her, Grant Bay. Grant Bay. Hats off to you, sister. Hats off to Grant Bay. That's what's up.
These are things you don't know about.
Because
they're not going to tell you about Grant Bay.
No, they're not going to tell you about Grant Bay. They're not going to tell you about the man who filed the lawsuit against the Chicago Police Department. They're not going to tell you about Tariq Edmondson. They're not going to talk about Raquel McCrae and Tanya McCrae. You're not going to hear about Keith Walker. You're not going to hear about any of that stuff. You're going to hear about all of the other foolishness that goes on in the world, but we're going to give you some good stuff. Now, we like to talk about that little crazy stuff too, but we love to talk about the good stuff. I told you, we keep it light, but we keep it real, and we bring you some good stuff so that you can rejoice. And we rejoice, and another Black girl rocks. We are... Listen,
I was like,
that's powerful, Annette.
That is amazing, and the money that was entrepreneurs unaware of that they didn't even know about 1.7 billion. My.
Black girls rock. So excited.
Oh my gosh, she is definitely worth looking into.
Okay, well, what an awesome night. We have come to the end. All good things come to an end. We thank you all so much for joining us. Man, we had a great discussion tonight. A lot of great tea time topics, a great transformational topic, and an awesome, powerful power tool. And we're so glad that you stopped by. You could have gone anywhere else, but you came here. But before you leave, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't liked what you're watching on yet, please hit a like button, hit a thumbs up, give us a like. Also, click the share button and share it to your page or your DM. Send somebody a text with a YouTube link or something. Share this video with someone. Let them know, look, you need to be here on Wednesday nights at 7. They got it going on. And make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button so that you'll know when we live. Please, please, please. Also, you can sow a seed via Cash App. Our Cash App is $Movement Worldwide. Again, $Movement Worldwide. Or become a patron by going to our website and hitting Patreon. Becoming a patron, it'll take you to patreon.com. We ask for $12 a month. That's 40 cents a day. But you can set your own amount, as most have done. And we're grateful for any amount. Any seed is a good seed. And we praise God for every seed and pray that it returns 100-fold. Good seed into good soil. And we appreciate more so than that, the fact that y'all are here. I love you all being here. I love. I was talking about the money from that lady. I love. And that's going to be us one day with all of our businesses. I love seeing y'all here. I love the comments. Thank you all so much. You are a blessing to us. We could not do what we do without you. We love our movers to pieces, and we really love you. So you don't have to say, but you said you love me, because we really do. We're consistent with you, and you're consistent with us. We love y'all. So thank you all again. And we actually have this party rolling. This party bus goes on each and every week. We are constantly rolling. We start on Tuesday nights with Annette L. Anderson with TNT. That's where we take flight and soar. That's Tuesday Night Talk, where we soar, that speak, orate, articulate, and reverberate. Have a new dance tonight.
I know.
That's Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. live on Facebook and YouTube. And then we turn around on Wednesday nights again, right here, 7 p.m. with Can We Talk, where we have our transformational topic, our power tool, and our tea time topics. Yes. You don't want to miss every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Trending topics and social and current events. Keep it light, but we keep it real. And if you are not on Clubhouse, I'm telling y'all, you are missing it. All you have to do is log on and put your phone down. You don't even have to do anything. Love you, ladies. There isn't anything you can do about it. All right, Grace, Union completion. All righty. So on Friday nights at 8 p.m., we are on Clubhouse with our When God Calls conversation. We love you too, Ida. With our When God Calls conversation is at 8 p.m. on Clubhouse. If you would text us a text movers to 474747, we send you the link out every week for Clubhouse. All you have to do is put your phone number in if you're not a member, if you don't know how to download it, because I know that happens with a lot of people, and you can come right on in. And then you can be a part of our Movers and Shakers room, and that way you'll get the notifications. So make sure you do that, good people. So, and then on Saturday, first and third Saturday, and this Saturday, we will be in prayer. There's a lot going on with COVID. We have joined forces with Elder Moselle Mason, and we're praying through the pandemic each and every first and third Saturday at 10 a.m. on Clubhouse. Please join us. There's a lot been going on. I got 7 notifications in a week. 7 notifications of people passing away. That is a lot. Be careful, y'all. This thing is real, and it ain't even trying to be kind. So be very careful with with yourself out there in these streets, because COVID is a bear. It is a beast. But you know what? any beast can be taken down because God is more powerful. That's why we're praying on Saturday mornings. So join us Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. and then on Sundays at 10 a.m. And this Sunday, we have a guest. It is Elder Moselle Mason. Yes, I'm going to release the flyer on that soon. So join us on Sunday. We got a word from the Lord on Power Walk Sunday where we inspire and motivate you to walk into your God-given destiny with power and conviction. There is always a word from the Lord for you. And that's Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. There's something going all week, y'all, and we're still adding. There is never a dull moment with Movement Worldwide. And that you want to say anything before we go?
Just thank everybody for being here. And also with the power too, pray for our men. Pray for our men. So that's so important to me. I didn't even know until I started doing research. I said, oh my. Yeah. Right. So thank you so much. And we appreciate you guys sharing with us tonight.
Yes. All right, good people. I'm so glad we had this time together. But we got to go now. It's time to go. Love y'all, but we'll see y'all next time. Have a good one. Stay safe. Stay prayerful. Pray for Haiti. Pray for COVID. And this got her heart up, y'all.
I know. I've been working on it, y'all.
Walk into your God-given destiny with power and conviction with Power Walk Sunday, starting March 7th, each and every Sunday at 10 a.m. live on multiple platforms. TNT, that's Tuesday Night Talk with Annette L. Anderson, every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. live on multiple platforms. Go where you can soar. That's Speak It, Orated, Articulated, and Reverberated. When we eat well, we live well, and all will be well. Go to elbwell.com, join the journey, and take your life back. You can also join Eat Well, Live Well, Be Well every second and fourth Saturday at 3 p.m. for Be Well, a health and wellness series. If you don't have your copy, get yours today at Amazon.com. That's Living Life One Quote at a Time by Annette L. Anderson. Helping us grow spiritually together. Tired of the fluff and puff of playing church? Ready to be a powerful vessel? Ready to work the word? Join Connie Green every Tuesday at 7 p.m. on Facebook Live. And we're here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. live with Can We Talk? Your co-hosts, Annette L. Anderson and Anita Faye Wilson, with Tea Time Topics, where we discuss trending subjects and current events. You can also discuss these with your Can We Talk coffee mug. Email us at info@movementworldwide.org. They're $15, and that includes shipping. Make a donation via Cash App at $Movement Worldwide, or go to our website, click the Patreon button, and sow a seed of $12 per month. That's 40 cents a day. Whatever the seed, it's greatly appreciated. Be sure to follow us on all platforms. Click the notification button, subscribe, like, and don't forget to share.